Okay. So begins the daily grind. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Aha. It's funny every time I say it. I'm hilarious. Please laugh. Alright, pause that. There we go. Starting with Genshin. We'll let the login happen. Verify file integrity. Load data. All that good. There we go. And here we are. Off to do the things. Oh yeah, I forgot we were here. Oh! No! Stop! Don't pull me into shit!
Fired up their kitchen yet?
Sure. Are you hungry, Paimon? No, we're not doing this today. No. I thought we had a good thing going.
Boiled fish?
Bro.
Xiangling, come give it a sniff. Wow, it really is. Even the
one of the things I don't love about Genshin
How did you even do that?
is when it just decides to fucking yoink you into some shit by sniffing in the wrong location at any given moment.
Professional chef.
Like, I'm sorry, I walked in a circle, and then it's like, hey, plot! It's like, bruh.
That smell anywhere. No way I'd mistake it for anything. Even if a perfume bottle's the last place I'd expect to smell it. Traveler? Perfect timing. Come, smell my wrist.
Don't tell me to come.
Emily here just made us a perfume that smells like boiled fish. Isn't that
I'm sure it
so
does.
Cool? Paimon's getting kind of hungry just from sniffing this. See? Always trust Director Who. This perfume really sparks your appetite, doesn't
Gotta
it?
check out Zenless's new EP.
Xiangling.
Boy, you're gonna love tomorrow.
On your menus. One variety for each dish. That way, even if customers haven't tried a dish before,
Or today, if
just
you will
smell the
remember.
menu and know roughly what it'll taste like. You're right. This way we can stop guests from. Exactly. We could. That sounds like stuff. Paimon thinks it sounds really food fragrance.
Okay, I'm gonna scoop on through here because, like,
It seems like
this is not something I signed up for. I don't know what it's getting at. I don't know where the story is going. I just turned around and it was forcing me through this. So, considering this is probably something event related, the likelihood of me actually experiencing it is basically zero. I'm gonna move on.
Xiangling. Also, lend me the perfume. Let's see what our dear consultant thinks when he tastes them.
Jesus Christ. That was an anecdote? It just pulled me automatically into an anecdote? I thought it was like an event story. Why the fuck would it have done that? Was I that close? Sure, I guess. Fucking alright. I love anecdotes. Like, if I had known it was an anecdote, I would have kept watching it. It was something about perfume and boiled fish. But I did not anticipate the lack of me, like, doing this and then getting automatically loaded into it. Last I checked, this was too far away for me to load into a story. That was wild. Not their best load zone, not gonna lie. Popped in to say love your content. Thanks. Not gonna stick around because you hate me. Understood. Yeah, like, I really do enjoy the anecdotes content, but I didn't even know there was one there. I loaded in and I was here from the end of the last time I played. And then it, like, I didn't think this was close enough. I did this, and then it loaded me into it. Usually I'd have to be, like, this close at minimum for it to even trigger. That was kind of insane how sensitive that one was. Whoop. Okay. It's so sensitive. A bottomless appetite. Same, bruh. All right. 10:35 a.m. there. Damn. It is 9:36 here. p.m. Ooh, Ithoro and Zia has a new song. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if I'll be doing a reaction of it, but I gotta listen to it at some point. I'll give it some time in case somebody does request it, because it can take a month or two before like people who are into specific like niche artists request stuff like that. But and knowing that I am a fan of Ithoro, it's very possible. Yes, I've got it. There you go. Give, give, give. That's me, the giving one. You can call me father. No problem. I will see you later, my child. All right. Yeah. Ah, a simple takedown. A simple fuck 'em up quest, my favorite. Whoa, didn't mean to hit that one, meant to hit the normal floor.
For the wicked.
Didn't mean to hit him either. Oh, come on, bruh. Bruh, I was trying to bet. There we go. Bro ran right in front of my shit. Fucking my steez up.
Wings of darkness. Everybody stand back.
Fucking fire slimes. Immune to my whole team. Ah! I forgot they did that.
Get back! The abyss is burning shadow!
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Oz revealed.
Fuck you looking for ammo in the ground? Alright. When I do the daily streams, these are not story focused at all. I jump between all the games I play, and then I just do the dailies, and then I leave. When I come back to doing the like normal streams for like the actual game itself, you'll know. The ones that happen in this time slot will basically never be actual streams for like the Archon quests, but like I haven't. Hello? Didn't even see him in there.
Thunder! Element for the
But I am happy. Oh no, I don't do Archon stuff off stream at all. That'll always be a streamed thing. Come on down. Get your ass beat.
Transfixed, everlasting as the moon.
devouring claw! Stay away from me!
Yeah, playing the game casually and doing dailies is something that I can do without having to like affect my daily grinds of playing the actual games. But I don't play story-based stuff off stream unless people like say I should. Like for Reverse 1999, I'll be doing I think up to chapter 7, and then people want me to do the like story there and just kind of capture it all. I think what I'll do instead, and kind of what I'll probably do with a lot of those games, especially the story heavy ones, are like skip through the stories, and then when I stream it next time, I'll actually like watch the stories as part of the stream I return before we get to like see the rest of whatever the story has for the moment people want me to see. Genshin doesn't really have that. It's kind of all important. How far I am in the Genshin story? Good question. This one. Chapter 5 of Natlan is where I am. That's where we'll start. Which I know is definitely behind for the story, but here we are, right? I started how many years late? 5 years late? I think I've made okay progress in that time, given I've only streamed it maybe once a month. Where am I going now? I'm losing my mind. Done here. That's right, I'm done. I gotta go. Yeah. Yeah. We went to Super Hell. It was pretty alright. We met Tupac.
Welcome.
Hello, Catherine. Thank you very much. Happy to be of service. Okay, there's that. Do I have enough for any polls? I don't think so. Nah, I'm way out of it. I'm way out of it. I can't even justify that. Ain't no way. Nope.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
I've got no polls for Sandrone. I got tomatoes though. That's always good. Alright, it's just Melastra's shop stuff. Alright, well I guess that's an unfortunately anticlimactic daily set for that. Sometimes I have dailies that get me enough to pull, sometimes not. It really just depends. Time for Wuthering Waves. Oh boy, I have to update for Wuthering Waves, that's right. Alright, give it a second. Oh my god. Holy shit. Or I don't play this one tonight. Lord have mercy. A 50 gigabyte update? God damn. Holy shit. That's a large update. Oh fuck, I didn't know it would be that large. What, do they add an entire new goddamn region? Like, wow. Holy. Holy. Well, maybe you can download in the background while I do Nikke stuff. That's a pretty lightweight game. Doesn't really take that much for doing anything else. I hope it doesn't pause the download when I'm playing the game. That would be dumb. Gotta do the login thing. Nikke desktop is weird. The fact that you gotta log in and authenticate every time you play is definitely overkill. Alright. So we'll play Nikke. Let Wuthering Waves download in the background, hopefully. Hopefully it downloads well enough in the background. This one should be entirely updated because I've recently updated it and played it, so. Yeah, Wua's probably got one of the least efficient download packages.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
We'll see how the Wuthering Waves download is doing after I'm done here. What's here? Oh, the Union Raid thing. Yeah, it's like, hey, Union Raid. I don't, whatever. I could worry about you right now. No, thank you. Hey, one.
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop.
Oh shit! Oh, my brain just fried. I totally forgot to purchase the. Damn it! That was on me. Okay, I missed some dailies. I just completely forgot to do the first set. Ah, no, it's all right. It's just resources, but it does hurt my soul a little bit.
You. Have fun shopping.
Up, up, up.
Another successful transaction.
How's the progress on True Firepower? Hasn't been any.
Smart choice.
It is sitting there firmly until I'm able to record. I did get new microphones and a new preamp for my drum stuff, so it's not like nothing in the grand scheme is being done, but it's all like preamble basically to me recording anything. Yeah, the optimization seems to be kind of a suggestion in Wuthering Waves, to be real. Alright, gotta wipe out twice. Yeah, Nikke does starve resources. But at this point, I'm beyond any level cap things, so now it's just the slow grind of continuing like one level every week or so. And it's like, okay.
I knew you were a good
All right,
person.
there we go. I'll skip this so I don't spoil people who like these stories. Nothing worse than that. Take her off my list now that she's maxed out. Find somebody new. I'll give you a gift. There you go. Because you keep thinking about me. I get it.
Unfailing light that shines on everyone, and I want it all for myself.
You're not allowed to have my light. I need that. All right. Man, okay, I can still go up on her level. I thought I had her maxed out. Maybe I. Oh, it's because I leveled her up. I got a dupe of her a few days ago.
Is there any chance I
So-
can come and see you privately today?
Nope. There's a student separation. Teacher-student separation, please. Do not come into my office unannounced or unwelcomed. I'm not about that life.
That's it. Bring forth your full strength.
All right. And to the Ark. You got level walled like 3 times. I was warned about it ahead of time, so I never like really had much of an issue. But that's purely because like I was stockpiling before, like well before I ever had to worry about it. So I kind of got lucky having the community be like, yo, careful. So good heads up on that end.
The simulation room feels rather
The simulation room feels rather
wake me up in the battle is over.
stuffy. 428 boost? Sure, I'll take it. It's a lot of points. He lied.
Enoch and I are apparently sisters, but I've never seen her before.
I'll just do this. Oh yeah, I gotta remember. Okay, 8282. I'll do 82.
Enoch and I are apparently sisters.
There we go.
I've never seen her before.
Dispel one random buff. No, we're doing 4 Nikkes out of action because the odds of it being anyone that I use
Make sure
isn't 0. But it does happen.
I'm gone. Never wake
See?
me up
Nobody
when
on my
the
team.
battle is over.
Oh, you had to go on mute. You didn't hear about. There is really no progress on True Firepower. There won't be until I actually record, which will happen, I want to say next weekend. So should be good there. But I do have new microphones and a new preamp, so there's still generally progress if you count that. That's why I didn't promise a release date or anything, because there is so much for detail that I knew I would have to delay it a little bit, and then last month sucked and I had like an extreme burnout from content that I didn't anticipate. So I just didn't do really anything there. I practiced the song a few times, but I didn't like force myself, because that's the worst thing you shouldn't do when you're trying to not burn out again. So now I'm not really dealing with that, so we're okay. All right, we're getting there. Terrible time for a reload there. But I think we're okay. Yeah, we should survive one. Should be fine. Unless the girl who rebuilds the barriers dies, that might be difficult. Come on. Just die already. Why don't you just fucking die already, bro? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of Jesus. Bro nearly killed my squad.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us. This place too hath been cleared. Now let
This
us
place too have been cleared.
journey.
This place too have been cleared.
Welcome to Larina, the finest
20, okay, 16 I can do.
the show and the road. The winner is you.
All right.
Ready? And behold, the season
All right.
start.
22 I might be able to do. Probably not though.
And
Just by odds.
time to try again, no?
Knew it. Level caps, man. Well, not level caps, more just
And the road.
me being lazy and autoing these fights. I don't tend to.
Start.
I don't think about my PvP teams at all. That one's taller. Taller? Higher. There we go.
Show and the road. The winner is you.
Yeah. Variety is always preferred. For PvP, luckily, it's just like you kind of go through it. Doesn't really matter. Can I handle this group? Probably not.
Let the games debut.
Yeah, Gravedigger caused me a lot of problems in the beginning.
Giving up so soon.
Happens every time. These are extremely hit or miss for me. Oh, that'll be an easy win there. Assuming that they don't have like hyper specific teams, they might. Hey, they did not. There we go. We claim. We walk out. We cheer. And we leave. Ah, my cheer lost. I just go with whatever the more popular one is. I'm a filthy sheep when it comes to cheering for these, because I'm not gonna, like, min-max my fucking attempts of that. Time to do this. Oh, that's what. Wait. Get the fuck out of there. I forgot to turn off the audio. Nope, get the fuck out. I'm not deaf. I don't want to hear anything. I'm talking over it, so I don't hear shit. Woo. Okay. Music. Get the fuck out of here. Now I can go into the wave. So I don't want to hear music from this. Last time it was hard enough for me to ignore it that I was like, it's not a good idea to do that again. I'm just gonna skip through.
Let's go, Bolt.
I'll probably be doing some shit with reacting to these, so I don't want to hear the music. Just a pretty sound design. Hey, look, an ass. All right. Also, skipping the stories to save people the potential of spoiling anything. Good, first time seeing that, yeah. They do not hide their shame when it comes to their summer events, that's for damn sure.
All right, let's keep going.
Which I already have
This is pretty fun for our practice drill.
2 of the characters summer alts
Like, what is this kid can do?
just by pulling, and I'll be pulling tonight for the new one. We'll see if I get all of the people.
See,
Look at
I told
all
you I'd
the
run.
booty
Worked out, didn't I?
on the screen
Don't worry,
today.
I'll handle it.
Woohoo! All right.
All right, let's keep going. This didn't go the way
I'm just very like, I know I say this a lot, and there's actually people who've like gotten mad at me in comment sections about how I mentioned that I don't really care about the outfits. Like, it's just not something I give a shit about, and people are like, we get it, you don't care, you're so much better than us. It's literally a comment I've read, and it's like, I don't think I'm better than people because I'm not a gooner. I just find it beyond egregious, and it kind of, I've been a weeb for too long. I don't give a shit about outfits and swimsuits. You gotta try a lot harder than that. I'm an asexual aromantic. Hot girl really doesn't do shit for me.
Just a moment. Gotta reload real quick.
The last thing I play this game for is the sexualized trash. Like, I don't really give a fuck.
See? I told you I'd grown.
Yeah, literally swimsuits is an everyday thing. Like beach episodes and shit every season of every show I've watched. I watch 200 anime a year. That's not an exaggeration. I have counted. My average is 20 shows per season. Figure 25 on average per season per year.
Go the way I thought.
I watch a lot of fucking anime.
Beautiful memories of my campus life.
So eventually you just kind of go numb to like the trash and like cringy bullshit that happens in them. So the same thing kind of happens with me on this, where I'm just like, okay, wow, another
Female student is capable.
look, an ass, you know, like, oh, look, boobs.
Uniform is covered.
People also like either always find out or don't know that I used to animate Not Safe for Work as a job. And yeah, when you do that, you kind of stop thinking about ass and titties as like
Let's keep going.
a sexualized function. It becomes just another aspect of art, and I really don't see it in any other way. Wow, look, boobs. Wow, look, sex. Like, I don't care, you know? I have grown desensitized to basically everything sexualized.
That could
Skip the story. Don't want to spoil anyone who hasn't seen the story stuff. Get out of there. Get out of there. Go to challenge. Go to the challenge. Revealing Hot Nikkei number 300 added to the pile. That's exactly what I do. That's what I did when I got the the Cindy and the Dorothy from this event so far. Because I got the rerun of Dorothy as well.
With this, we're one step closer.
So I'm sitting here just like, whatever, bro. Yet another lady for the pile. I'm not even like a collector of the Nikkeis or anything. I just figure I've got the pulls, I'll use them, so I do. But I'm not sitting here like, oh, that one, I've got to wait for that one. Oh boy, this one looks great. I got to have that one. Like, I just kind of go with the flow, bro. Alright, what did I miss on this? Oh, I haven't done social points. That's why. Okay, well, I gotta do that real quick. I'll jump back in. I usually grab those first. I forgot to. I forgot to count that as part of the dailies in this. Alright, so there's those social points. Get back to the waves. Yeah, I don't, like, hate any of the characters, you know? Like, I really, well, Soyun, if there's no Soyun haters, I'm dead. But that's something unrelated. Any playable characters, unless you count the April Fool's thing, then sure, but...
Let's go, Bolt.
There's still the function of just moving on with my life and doing things. There were haters of saying, dude, she might have redeemed herself, but not to me, not yet. So as far as I'm concerned, she can still eat every inch of the shit that comes out of my butt. I don't like her. I don't like the little fucking shitty personality traits she has. And even if she does redeem herself through actions, that doesn't mean that her little bitch ass is gonna deserve it in my eyes. So we'll see. Now, Mustang, we already know about Mustard. I'm aware of his situations and shenanigans. But that's neither here nor there. I feel like pre-lobotomy Mustang is something that we can discuss at a later date. Clicking through, collecting all the things, grabbing all the stuff. Gonna need more of these. I'll make 2 of those. That. Grab these. Oh, I said max and you didn't take it. You didn't take the max. Alright. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, there were still 2 left. I thought I had them all. Okay. Sorry, I scared myself with that when it came out of nowhere. I had like a half-second warning before my body went into a seizure trying to get that out. Sorry if that was loud. I usually warn people before I have to sneeze. That kind of showed up and just kind of made itself known. Yeah, the war crimes of Mustard or something else. Alright, we gotta see if we can get her. Who was the other one that was... Alec, that's it. I was wondering who was the other rerun, because I didn't click through this the other day. I went the other direction, so I didn't even see who it was. I knew there would be one. Alright, well, let's see if we can get this one. Marciana is, again, just... Let's see. We'll find out. Probably not, though. Unless... Probably. Yep.
Sorry.
There we go.
Can't take off the penguin outfit.
I've gotten all of these characters in 10 pulls each. Every single time. What the fuck are these pull, like... This isn't streamer luck at this point. They're just being nice. This is bullshit. I should not have these polls. I guess we're going for Elig. Let's go. Pulling 10 on her. Let's see if we get it. No! Hey, finally! Thank you for treating me like a normal human, you fucking game. Bruh. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. We'll see if we get Elig by the end of the month or something. Probably not. Probably, though. Given the luck I seem to have with it. Maybe. Yeah, we got 7 of these. Shit, I'll do them. I'll do them now. Boink. Nothing. Recruit again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Boink. Nothing. Next. Do it again. Do another one. Pull one at a time. Slow roll these things. Yup. Nope. That is okay. Next one. Yoink. Nothing. Alright. Next one. See what happens. Hold on. Nothing. Shocker, said nobody. I think this is the last one. There might be one after this. Nothing. Nobody was surprised. Yeah, that was the last one. Okay, there we go. Here we are. And then I'll do my social point recruits. Science's downfall video? I mean, probably not, but that's only because I've only seen a few people ask, and it tends to be a popularity contest. I've got nothing against, like, any of the titles necessarily, except for the ones that end up being developed by fucking pedophiles and freaks, because that shit's happened before. But, as far as, like, individual songs, I don't really have any bias. It's just more of what people want me to get to. That's what I cover, and that is a little bit hit or miss for a lot of people. Because, like, a lot of people want me to get to the one thing, and then that isn't what I end up getting to. So they're like, why not? And it's like, it's not like I'm trying to avoid shit. There's just hundreds of songs. Thousands, probably, within Roblox alone. And if I'm maybe covering them, like, once a month, that'll take forever, you know? So many. Alright. Skip through her thing so we don't spoil anything that might be referential, because that do be happening like that. Alright. I think that was it. I think that's it. I think that's all. I think we're done there. Well, she said that's it. But I gotta do whatever's in here. Oh, yeah, just items. Quick equip equipment. Quick equip equipment. Quick equip equipment. Congratulations, have some equipment. Proud of you. Alright, moving on. When the Cosmograph's curse going to go into effect from when you told him his music's trash, where you got to... Okay, we talked. Cosmo is fine, and you know it was a joke. He knows it was a joke. We've talked before I made the joke. He's aware that I'm a silly little bitch. Cosmograph and I have no curses because we vibe with each other well enough that it's like, sure. He gets that it's a meme. He will not curse me because we are not friends, but aware of each other's existence. I mean, maybe. I would not qualify us as friends. We're acquainted. Like, it's definitely not like, ah, yes, we talk on a regular basis. You know, it's, I would not call our relationship that. We've had probably a total of 50 messages sent between us, and that might be an extreme over. Let me count. Why not count? We're waiting for, Wuthering Waves to finish up its verifying data, so why not? Let's count the messages I have shared between me and Cosmo, shall we? I severely overstepped my estimation, by the way, because I scrolled up once and it was already at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. We've had a 6-message conversation. So no. And mind you, that would be 3 and 3. So 3 for the first time we talked, 3 for the second time we talked. It's more of like, I respect him as a musician and I talk about his music and his work. And then he knows I exist. That's the extent. I mean, he did tell me that like my initial opinions of like how he handled the like rock stuff ended up being pretty useful for how he approached those later on. And whether or not that's just platitudes is completely up to him. It's just more of like a cool. If I helped shape whatever like he had changed in the production pipeline for taking care of rock mixing and handling more of that punch, he seemed to have listened because his more modern like rock productions seem to have more of that kick to them, but that could just be coincidental too. Whatever the case may be, it's just like, hey, we know each other. That's it. Yeah, pretty much. I'm the music theory guy. That's me, the music bro. That's my life. I'm waiting for the day that someday I'll be like walking down a street somewhere. I'll be like on a trip to some event or some bullshit somewhere. And then somebody's gonna go, you! And I'm gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Like, I'm not gonna know. I'm gonna assume it's somebody that like I knew and now I don't. My first thought isn't gonna be, what if they recognize me off of YouTube? Whoa, yeah, whoa! It's gonna be, do I know this person? Do I owe them money? Do they know somebody who knows me? Depending on what, like, state it's in, what city it's in, there could be a myriad of options of how somebody might recognize me. And it's like, I don't know. By the way, we're like 5% done from verifying resources, so. Wuthering Waves getting closer. We just gotta wait for their long-ass, big-ass file size to be done. I probably could have done Limbus Company in this time, actually, in hindsight. But we're here already. Got like 3% left, might as well wait. By the way, I have been, I know I've made the title of the stream like I'm back to regular videos, and that is the case. I am. I finally found the pattern of doing bulk recording. So this will be weird, by the way, that my videos going forward will basically be like, if you watch my stuff on a daily basis, which not a lot of people do, and that's totally chill. But if you do, you're going to notice that I'm wearing the same shirt like 4 days in a row. And that's just because I'm recording everything at once. I'm recording like 6 video batches twice a week. Yeah, so there's going to be that, you know? Oh my god, it has to decompress yet. Oh, never mind. Let's go into Limbus. We're gonna play Limbus while we're waiting for Wuthering Waves, because like I thought it was done after the verifying stage. It has to decompress the files. Oh, anyway. Limbus. Yeah, Wuthering Waves has some insane file size, ridiculous dingle-dang bullshit. Like, I like it, which is annoying because, hey, look, an update. This will be quick. This is 1 gig versus 50 from Wuthering Waves, so. I must be new? I am. I've only played Wuthering Waves like, what, 2 months maybe? And most of that's been dailies since my initial play. But that's also why I don't love, like, AAA titles a lot of the time, because it is stupid how big their, like, download files. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to enjoy my life, man. I do not need all that, you know? Like, fucking get away from me. Why am I sitting at 100%, bro? Can we not? Are we done? Can we please continue? Thank you. Please get away from this song that's going to be copyright striking this stream, and I don't want to have to deal with all that and mute it again like I did last time. Please, thank you. Okay, now I can stop yapping. Same size as a 6-year-old game. Yeah. To be fair, it does have like 3 times the details in the art style and everything. So that alone would be pretty extensive. Oh, it's Walpurgi. That's it. I call it Walpurgi now. Wallet Purge, maybe. Has anyone thought of that? Am I the first one to think of that? Wallet Purge instead of Walpurgis? I hope that's a me original thing. That'd be funny. Everyone start calling it that. Make it a thing. All right. Let me do my things, my dailies.
지금 내게 가장 비참한 게 뭔지 알아?
All right. And there's that.
임무 성공해라는 단어를 내 손으로 써야 한다는 거야.
God, that
이번에 읽어
had a lag to it. Whew.
이것으로.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래가
Chaos EXE is sick. Yes, it is.
열성적으로
If you want to know all of my opinions, you'll have to tune in tomorrow. Womp, 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 womp. I recorded that video like 3 days ago.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해.
그대는 어디까지
저
가고 있어?
승리라고 예외는 없지.
Oh yeah, I would much rather have a stylized game that's easier to like load and store things in than like a more realistic game that's just wall-to-wall data download constantly, 50 gig for a single character upload. Yeah, yada yada, you know.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
징계팀에 가만히 그린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐. 이런 제압은 회사에겐
양감이
효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의
나
희생이
또
항상
방금
심각해.
I think what sucks too is like, if I were to drop any of the games that I'm playing right now, it would probably have to be Wuthering Waves at some point. Not that I'm planning on it, but like, that would be the most inefficient one for me to keep playing, you know? It takes forever to do their updates, their load-in system takes fucking forever. And it's just, it's more of an inconvenience. It is the most inconvenient game that I play. So if I was to be picky about that, if I had to drop one, that would probably be the first one on the chopping block.
삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 손가락 안에서도 제로라는 실력자를
치명적인 손상을 입히는데 성공했습니다.
너희가 보여준
앞으로의 전투도
최고는 친해서
이대로만
대단한
부탁드리겠습니다.
매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
There we go. That was an easy fight. That's one of the most efficient fights I've had of that. Usually I need another round for that one. For like one character.
그럼 오늘 림 컴버 회식 메뉴는 수박을 곁들인 용수형 과자로
완벽하게 되었지 않은
PS4, your sacrifice would be in vain. The whole PlayStation sacrifice is more depressing than anything now.
여전히 난
Because like, really as a whole at this point, rest in peace Sony. Like they're fucking gone if they don't back their physical media thing out. Stop being stupid about that bullshit. Because otherwise, most people aren't going to be dealing with their crap going forward. Haven't played Marvel Rivals. I was addicted to Marvel Rivals for a short time. But yes, I just don't anymore. I was never that good at it, mind you, but like, yeah, I played it a lot. Boy, howdy. God, that took a second to load. Whew. Should I do it? I don't know who's good in this. Yeah, they won't backpedal. It's true. That's their largest downfall. I don't know who to do. I don't know who's good or bad yet. I haven't chilled in the Project Moon channel in my Discord enough recently to like know who's good. Out of these ones, like what people are saying I should get. If anyone has any opinions, I'll give you a minute or two to form them and throw them at me. If not, I'll just move on. Why do I have pings on my Discord? Why are people pinging me? Alright. Well, there's that. It was nobody necessarily specific. It was a partnership thing. So just details. Woo. Nothing that changes anything I'm doing or have to do. If we got no opinions on these though, I will just skip them out and do a Walpurgis stream at some point later on. Do one later this month or something. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people reference the fucking E3 thing where like they made like how to share games on a Sony, like on a PlayStation, and then they fucking just handed their game to the other person, and now they're just shitting in the face of that exact mentality. Greed. It's greed. It's CEO greed bullshit. Alright. You don't seem to have strong opinions on me doing any polls for this, so I will just not. Let's quit this game. Let's get out of here. And it's still decompressing Wuthering Waves. Hey look, Reverse 1999, another game that's fairly lightweight. Ellie's light enough to just let the game do the thing. Damn. Damn, this takes forever. Wuthering Waves, Jesus Christ. I wanna love ya. You make it real hard sometimes. It's like an abusive relationship. Alright. Yeah, I'll just do another stream for those polls at some point later. I'll probably make it specifically a Limbus stream just so people can like give me opinions. Because that community shows the fuck up. But you have to make it obvious that you're playing the game for them to show up. For stuff like this, I play this game multiple times a month when I do these streams now, but people don't watch them. For you guys, this is like the mini microcosm of the community that actually likes me as a person instead of just the content I'm doing on any specific title. Which, like, cool, you guys are part of a minority, congratulations. You can now use that in arguments against your friends. But in the grand scheme, it's just because not everyone's here. I also stream these in basically a different time zone compared to my other dailies, so, or my other main streams I do at like 2 in the afternoon. I do these at like 10 at night. So, very different scene for those. Bruh. Let me select. Thank you. I was like slightly too close. Trade. Production. Get that out of here. Yeah, you'll probably survive another day. Be close to the end, but not dead.
I don't care.
You don't care. As per usual, Butterfly. Alright, let me go and put this carbuncle to rest. You did a good job, carbuncle. Sleep tight, baby boo. Alright. How many gigabytes for the Woo update? 50? And I think it is an online game. Well, it's a solo game, but it's one of those, like, basically every game these days is like an always online thing, so that's a hard question to answer. We slide into my daily routine.
May the flow take their souls to the sea in the north.
Is this truly what all forms of power at your fingertips?
It's lagging a little bit because of the other
Prepare to be drowned. Ice blood.
the other game doing its thing. Got Wuthering Waves trying to decompress in the background, so it's a little bit sticky.
Ridiculous.
Prepare to be drowned. The turbulence arrives.
A blessing bestowed by fate.
Yeah, frames are definitely getting caught with this today.
Wait.
But that's just because I'm doing the other shit in the background, which is probably still, it's getting close. We'll definitely be able to do that after this one's done. I don't know how much of these I need of either one, so I'm just gonna do 100 on each and call it a day. Let's do one run on each resource.
Over and over again. A blessing bestowed by fate. Ridiculous.
Thank you for your cooperation. Stop.
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
We getting closer.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
In the repeating cycle.
If I knew what Shadow of Death was, I would be able to answer the question. But I don't, so I really don't have an input for you. Though a lot of UIs from a lot of Gacha games are very samey.
A blessing bestowed by fate. We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
There's really only so many ways you can make a good Gacha UI that's like linear and makes sense for what you do in the game.
In the repeating cycle, we make.
So it could just be a case of that, like there might have been some inspiration involved with whoever came second, but not a huge deal either way. There's that. There's those. Hey, got a lot out of that one. Good. Claim these. Do I get more of these? I got one more of those. Claim that. Go back here. Claim my rewards. Yay. Do I have any summons? I was told to wait. That's right, I was told to wait for this. I wanted to get Barcarola. But I was told to wait because there's a good character on the next banner. I don't know, she's cute, you know? Like, it's just, for this game, it's very much just like, which one is more daughter? And then I go for that one. I think she's adorable. But I'll listen to the pro in my Discord and not do it. And not worry about it. Let me level up Voyager if I can. I think I can. Oh yeah, we're good. And max her out. Yay! Hey look, the game's done. Good, I can play Wuthering Waves. Oh, that's right. For her level up, I need a lot more. And then I think I still need to do her Euphoria. Yeah, I gotta get these, which those are gonna suck. I'll do all that in my own time. Always pull who I like. No. Unless there's an extreme typing advantage, which there is in this game. This game is extremely type-centric. It's like Pokemon. If you don't have a team set with your types, you won't get far. So I'm gonna listen to the pro who said I need to wait. So I will. Even if I'm a little angry about it, I'll wait. I'm not happy about it, but I'll wait. I will turn these in though. Let's get the one, just so I keep turning those in so I don't forget to. All right, We'll do this and then sign out of that. Sounds cringe. It's actually not. Like, you don't really think or worry about it too much or anything. But it is a function of being aware of that and, like, working around it. You can get pretty far with, like, a ragtag team. I did. But it definitely helps later game, from what they've been telling me. And I can already feel that, like, that cap showing up level-wise. So if you don't have a good team with a good typing advantage, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So it's just being smart about it. Okay, hold on. I know we're gonna have to probably wait and restart because that's just how this game loads in for some fucking reason. You spend an hour updating it and then it's just like, are you sure? You gotta update everything in here now. It's like, I just spent an hour doing that and I gotta load the game for you to update more? Fuck you. So here we are waiting, because I'm sure it's gonna do that. So I'm not even gonna switch the camera over because I'm positive. Hey, look, a new background. That's cool. I'll be staring at it for a while. Analyzing the patch. Logging in. Analyzing the patch. Downloading 13 gigs of patch! This is what I was talking about. So now we gotta wait here because I can't leave this while we're waiting for this. So I guess I'll just talk to you guys. How's it going? Is it meant for endgame modes? No, it's kind of everything. I mean, the main story is easy enough to go through. I don't think I would actually get capped at that, but for the hard mode stuff, which is really good for like leveling your characters, that does cap you pretty heavily in reverse. So you don't have to do those. Those are entirely optional. But I like to do those to get more resources for pulls and such. But this is what we're waiting on. But like, bruh, we just waited for like an hour for the fucking 50 gig download. And now we're waiting for the 13 gigs that it didn't download before for some godforsaken reason. I really hate how they structured this game. The devs fucked themselves with how they managed this load, in my opinion. Like, there are so many, like, more efficient ways to handle this sort of thing. But it's like, sure, if this was your most efficient, I guess, but I do not understand why they can't, like, shadow load this sort of stuff. If you're already gonna have a 50 gig update, you should just add this to it and have this, like, run as part of that. Because then at least it's one thing and not having you load into the game to then do more. That's what feels worse. So now we sit here. And then I'm gonna have to restart the game because that's how it does. And then you gotta load the game back in and wait for that to boot back up and then you can play. Again, this is just me waxing about how annoying this is. Wuthering Waves would be so much better, 100% better, if it didn't have this updating sequence. Immediately would be a better game if they reworked how they handle this. Obviously, it doesn't help a lot that I'm also doing this while streaming, so that cuts into the internet like bandwidth allowance for downloads. So usually I'd probably be downloading this roughly twice as quick. But even then, it's like, bro. All right, let's switch back over to this because we're gonna get the whole time to restart the game thing in a few seconds. There we go. Patch is complete. Right at the end of the song, too, actually. Kind of coincidental on that one. Waiting. Playing the game. Waiting to play the game. 'Cause it takes an hour to load the game when you hit the reload button. God. Still not there. There it is. Damn. Alright. Now we should be good. Now it should load in. Should sign me in. Should be fine. There we are. Yes. Let me play your goddamn game, Kuro. More like Guro games with how disgustingly gory this loading is. Am I right? Alright. And all that just to load something that I'm not even going to really partake in, you know? Like, I'm not doing the story for it or anything, so I just get to see the same stuff I always have because I'm brand new to this. I love loading updates for things that I'll never get to experience. Cool. I'm good. Not gonna worry about it. Alright, get the load. Oh boy, new zone. I'm glad I so can't wait to not experience that in the slightest. Okay, I'll go and spend my wave plates. Oh, nope. That's not the one I meant to click. Where am I? Nah, get over all the way over there. This one. I just go here. It's fastest and it's right there. I don't really pay attention to character releases like that, Tiefling. I just play the games. Like, even though I like the games that I play, I pay very little attention. I don't follow any of the accounts for any of these games. I don't know what's coming next unless, like, people mention it in my Discord and I happen to see something. And even then, that's kind of a maybe an 60% chance of me picking that up. So when we get down to those details, I don't know shit. Switch to Asia server because I'll meet Filipino Woo players. I don't meet any players. I just play the game solo.
Dismantle.
I don't do team stuff. I don't like having friends. They disappoint me. There's a reference for you guys. Most of you are probably too young or forgot about that meme.
Tempest. Collapse. Come, Haltia. Oceans. Bow before me.
Eat shit, Lamau.
Purge the impure. This soul shall not be shattered.
Oh, even then, I don't, like, if you mean, like, the characters I've met in the game that I want, not really. Like, I'm not that type of person. I don't, like, go like, man, I really like this character. I can't wait to pull them. I never thought about it like that. I can't explain why, but I've just never really thought about it like that. I just kind of go, this one looks fun. And that's about all the thought I put into it, be real with you. Oh yeah, I know about the Edge Runner anime, because like, if it's anime, I tend to catch wind. But that's because I've been in that circle for like a vastly longer time.
Repent. For silence.
Repent before my chest grew 3 sizes this day.
What form do you look for?
There we go. And that should be that done. I'll probably still have to do the daily quest yet in order to get the full dailies for it. To be fair, I did kind of have that reaction though of like the, ooh, I like this character and I picked it. I did that with Cardathea, but that's just because Cardathea happened to be on the banner and I'm like, okay, and I already knew she was a good character, so it's just, it was going to be the sensible pick no matter what. But like most times I don't really have that reaction. July 15th, HS4.4. I don't even play Honkai Star Rail. I'm sure somebody in here does. But that does mean new music, which I am happy about. Hopefully good music.
Challenge has arrived.
Oh lord! Oh lord! They are so goddamn high level. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm probably in over my head here. Wow.
Purge the impure. Stress points mapped. In the blink of an eye.
Get fucked.
Synchronization.
Oh, why am I swimming? Fuck. Yeah. I'm way over my head with that one. There's no way I'm gonna survive this. There's no way I'm surviving this. I gotta get the fuck out of here, probably. What do you mean daily mission? Give me something that's like extremely over leveled for me. Fuck you, man. I gotta get the hell out of here. Why would they give me a daily quest that is severely over my level? That's a little goofy. Why would it be that? I thought my world level was even with that. Why the fuck would they make that a thing? Jesus. Yep, there she goes.
Repent.
Lord.
Silence beckons. Atonement.
Lifeline. Clock. In the blink of an eye.
The haunting whisper.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm totally screwed here. And there she goes. Yep. Lord, I'm getting out of here. Fuck that. No, I don't even care. Get the fuck away from me. I'm getting gone, dude. Hell nah. That's why the fuck would that be my daily? Why the ever-living shit game? Like, that's probably the worst auto daily I've ever seen in any game I've played. Unironic, that's fucking bad. There's no reason it should have given me a daily mission of characters that are 40 levels over mine. Why the ever-loving fuck was that what they chose? And why is that basically the only option? That's actually really shitty. Whatever the hell went on with that, they need to fix that. That feels like a bug. It's that bad. Why would that be the function? I could probably clear a nest fair enough. Just not those all the way out there in boonies that I have not experienced. Oops. Oh, there's like none in my area. That explains that. You do the Black Shores. I'll just do a... I mean, like I'm already here in Jinzhou. Should probably just do this. Lower than recommended? The fuck you mean? still lower. Why the fuck? How much we talking? I mean, I'm at like level 20 and they are pretty high from what they could be.
The power to split.
They're as high as I can get them is the
Let's
function.
reach farther destinations together.
Yeah, they're as high as I can get them. And the next cap is 60. And that's for like my highest one.
Power to split and match.
That's like 20 levels above where I am.
The power to split.
And I can't get resources for like half of them right now because I don't have the ability to just go to these areas. Like all the stuff they need is in spots I can't really approach. So that's half the issue. So it's partially that, but it's like I can't just level up blindly either. So it's partially me not having enough progress in the game, but the fact that like this is something that isn't just a WoWa thing. This also happens with like Genshin, for example, where you get a character that's from a new area that you haven't been to as a newer player or a progressive player, and they do allow you to go to those areas. But if you want to avoid triggering any story stuff in any of those areas, you can't go to them to resource farm because one, you can't teleport there because you haven't done anything near there, or you can't go there and trust that you won't be slung into a story that you didn't ask for. This is kind of the different ways that Genshin and this game handle that. So it's like, I hate that, you know? They cap you, and then there's like, oh, you want the new character, you have to go here, but then also fuck you if you want to keep yourself free of spoilers, free of that sort of shit. Just play with the characters that are from your area. And it's like that, then stop designing the games to get progressively power crept to where the characters from the OG version are worthless even in their own version. I hate that about live service games in general. It is something I will never not be chill with. I fucking hate that. So things like this where it's like, okay, we got the challenges and everything, the boss stuff. I could probably do one of those. That would be more doable than the other. Like the Overlord class enemies, for example. But it's also like, I don't know how, like where it is in its level, because there's no display seemingly anywhere here of where this character's level is. Like, I can't click on it, it doesn't tell me. Nowhere does it tell me what this thing's level is going to be if I do it. And if I hit challenge, I see nothing that tells me what level it's going to be at, just that I'm not at the recommended level. That is a really shitty UI problem for people that need to know these details because you're close to the level cap. Where? How fucking close? How much do I need to build my character? Look, 55. I could probably manage that, but it would be nice to know that before I went in instead of just guessing, you know? Also, good lord, that thing hits a lot harder than I expected.
Synchronization, don't worry.
Woo wee. Yep, cool, very cool.
Structural collapse. A pivotal moment. Perish. A divine envoy then. Let the winds roar. Collapse. Come, Holtier. Repent.
For silence beckons.
The time.
Sentence befall. Exonerate.
Meteor blade. Tempest. Structural integrity intact. Carry on.
Holy shit. I didn't know that would happen.
My blade. Purge all evil.
Deference. Don't worry. Nice.
Woo wee.
Eye of unraveling.
Oh, she's gonna be dead.
at last. Tides, rise and crash. Till the denouement. March on. What form do you look for? Windstorm. Sweep all away.
Come, meet your end. Quick synchronization. Shape the shapeless.
You won't escape.
Is this as far as I go?
Jesus, okay.
The trial isn't over.
I'm so close yet so far.
Oceans. Bow before me. The haunting whispers return. What form do you look for? Furious tides! Split the heavens!
There we go. Sorry, I had to focus a lot on that one because I was gonna fucking die if I didn't. At least I get to absorb him. That's pretty neat. Don't have a wave plates. I don't care. Give me what I need. Thank you. I did the thing. Okay. See, like, I can do the other things, barely. I mean, I struggled getting there, but at least I could manage it. But the other thing with 3 level 60 somethings, pfft, hell nah. But again, that's also something I haven't really loved about even Genshin. It's like, I like that the world level thing is a function, but I don't like that it feels like it's kind of anti-progression at the same time. It's a very weird sensation that I don't tend to have a favorite opinion of when it comes to these types of titles. It's just not something design-wise as a game that I really care for. I prefer a natural progression that allows for that natural feel of progression, instead of just kind of going, well, you gotta progress and then we'll deal with the rest later. It's like, I guess, bro. But that'll be something that every live service game ever does. Power creep is never going to go away, even if you'd love it to. But that's also the bummer of it. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. Nah. There's that. See if there's anything here to collect. Freebie stuff. There is. Of course there is. Oh, that's something. Okay. I thought that was like a gift thing. Down here. Ah, okay. More of these. Yeah. Alright. I just checked through those to make sure that there's nothing that I need to get out of those. Because I know sometimes there are like freebies and such. These things that you gotta click on in order to get rid of the red dot, which always bugs me, because then I always think that there's something I haven't done with these things being here. Yeah, only the patience for the one. And that's what sucks too, is because again, I like these. I like the game. I think the problem with these games is a mix of power creep and capitalist greed. You really can't beat the fucking 1-2 wombo combo that is, I want to make more money as a company, which is fine. Make money as a company. But by shitting all over everything you've done in the game in order to make that happen constantly, with every update, shit gets effectively and near objectively worse. It's still a subjective opinion, but when it comes to power creep and shit, most games don't handle it well if they handle it at all. And that is a little bit of a headache for people like me who don't frankly care, which is the bummer. I want to be able to experience the story, and a lot of the gacha aspects of these games just do not interest me. It's not my thing. And I understand I'm in the minority when it comes to that, but at the same time, I feel like the world should be in the minority when it comes to stuff like that. I feel like the majority opinion should be, hey, let's maybe not gamble our lives away with our lack of actual income pretty much worldwide. So while I definitely cover games like these and I talk about their music and such, it's like I don't blindly support a lot of the stuff that the devs do because I don't believe in a lot of the stuff that they do. And I never want that to be a misconception. I enjoy the parts I enjoy, and I will openly shit on the parts I don't. And if any game or any company has a problem with that, then they won't work with me, and I'm okay with that. It's really not a concern of mine if people do or do not like that opinion. But I'm very much aware that it is kind of a, an unpopular one in the whole. Yeah, it's everything new. Okay. I was making sure there wasn't something else hiding there. Get me out of there. You just got the new character. Good. Good for you. I probably won't. Mostly because I tend to not get that amount of pulls. Like, I barely get 10 pulls in WUWA per event. Frankly, I really don't get there. Not quick enough. I don't play enough to, like, build up that sort of, like, back of, like, having a bunch of what do they call them? Whatever the things are, the currency is for pulls. I don't gather that well because I don't play enough. I'm trying to load Blue Archive to do the dailies in there, and I think it got stuck. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it just took a while to log in. I took a hot moment. Yeah, for me, the power creep thing isn't usually even a function for me to worry about, because it's like you stay away from a lot of power creep related things in the early games. But what does suck is when you're trying to, like, partake in the new stuff that they do have, and then they demand you to be up to date with the game story for it to be even relevant to you. So you end up, like, trying your best to make it effective and efficient and utilize the new stuff because it's shiny and cool. But then they force you into it. I probably won't listen to another version of Shucks, to be real with you. It's gonna be the same song. And, like, I know that's probably not the opinion you want to hear, but it's gonna be the same song. I'm gonna have nothing additional to say. Like, making a whole video on the same song with lyrics doesn't make much sense. And my reaction would be the same, like, to be real with you. I wouldn't have anything new. I've seen a lot of people ask for other versions of Shucks, but it's like, I liked Shucks, but listening to the same song twice doesn't make much sense. Like really, in the grand scheme of it all. All right, let's see what's up in this. Oh yeah, my pack.
それともこの辺?
Does my mom watch my daily streams? No.
小雪ちゃん
I don't even know if she knows I do them. She might, but she probably doesn't even know what dailies
お待ち
means.
しておりました。
At least in the context.
先生、様々な勘違いしないで。先生との時間が楽しすぎただけだから。
Got the Twin Tails
何か言い間違えた気がする。
Tsundere all excited. Not that she likes me or anything, Baka. Don't think too hard about it, Baka. Stupid Sensei Baka. Daisuke Baka. Alright. I mean, yeah, my mom watches my drum stream sometimes, but that's a very different sort of thing. And even then, it's not like super common. It's very It's like maybe once every couple months she'll pop in and be like, hey, and that's about it. She basically does it just to creep and see what I'm doing, and then she leaves. Fine by me. Did I get? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I had more points to spend on that. I do not.
ようこそ、先生。お忙しいとは。すごい。
There we go. I got all the things.
お待ちしておりました。
And
早く一緒にパトロールに
that's
行きま
that.
しょう。
Easy peasy. Blue Archive dailies are pretty clear and straightforward. Not too much going on with that one either. Zenless time! I did dailies on this the other day, so I got the updates already for this one. That wasn't even that big of a file, but you know, there was one. Boink. %, completely different. And that's what sucks too, is like I want to believe it, but like I don't have any reason to, since it's named the same thing and based off the same thing. It's like, sure, but like it might feel different, but I would probably notice if it's named the same and it's like based off the same thing, has the same chords, has the same general structure, but like the lyrics are a little bit different and the general sound design is slightly different. That's still not worth like a whole video. So them's the breaks with that. I've denied quite a few like returns to other songs for the same kind of thing, where it's just like, it's a remix, but it's like, is it though? Hello, Howl. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wake up. Love you though. He's a good boy. Howl is a good boy who does good things. Thanks for my daily strat card. I will see you again tomorrow. Whee! Time for some late night coffee.
How about a cup of joe?
Of course. I love a cup of joe.
All the more coffee
Absolutely
is
no
well, the
problems.
relaxed mindset sure is.
Oh, that's that. Hold on. I'm gonna craft some more of these because I know I've got the energy for it. And grab a bunch of these. I'll be able to do that with it. Oh yeah, and then this has like a glitch. I've got to like back out and then go back into it. Really weird that it has like, oh, I didn't mean to hit that. This. So craft. There we go. So yeah, it's just weird how that works. There we go. I got more battery to open up the other stuff I do. Clear these out, clear them out. Daily collection, boink. Oh, I didn't get anything. Oh, that's a bummer. Fine. Whatever. All right, claim these. And claim that. Actually, wait a minute. I think if I got batteries, I should be able to do combat stuff real quick. Yeah, let me do a basic material thing. Hold on. Let me see if I can do batteries. Oh, you're not pushing a lot, trust me. There's so many people who would push way harder. Boink. Holy shit. There's so many. Lord. Let me back out real quick. That's basic. Agent promotion is probably something I should focus on a little bit more. But which one? Let me back out and check my characters real quick. Hold on. BRB Bertha.
Need something? Ready for combat. Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
That one. Okay. All right. I'll do that real quick. Let me do promotions. I'll do an anomaly drill. Here's that. And I'll do a stun. Here's that. Cool. Yay. Claim for expansion. That. Oh yeah, I've already got that. Never mind. Get out of there. Yoink. What do I get in this? Oh, my intronaut level. I always forget about this. Forget about it every single time. Oh, it does more if I do random. Usually that's the other way around. Like it just does like random smaller amounts of each. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for doing that more in the future. I just read that. Otherwise I would have done that earlier. Okay, I got more expansion for claiming that. Yay. Let me check what I got to do for like leveling up on these. Because I did it for hers and I did it for Piper. Ah, okay, I can't do that until I get senior proxy.
Need something? My services are expected. Let's take a break.
I assume it's the same. Yeah, it's just basically all around. Okay, so I can't level up these more until I do more. All right, I didn't know how they did that, like how they limited or anything. I wanted to check. Store. What can I get in the store right now? Okay, none of those. Nothing worth grabbing there. Don't have anything to grab there. Get one of these. One pull. Oh boy. What is that? Oh, that's like actual money. Okay, I didn't remember what that one was. Okay. Yoink. And... God, who should I pull for? I assume Norma, right? I think Suna would be fine, but I feel like Norma would be the one that everyone would be like, do it. You gotta get Norma. You know, like... I think I'll just do Norma. I'll try. I haven't gotten a fucking thing in this ever. I've gotten like one good character. Or one S character out of all the pulls I've done since I started playing. So I'm not expecting shit. Small grace. Fair. Yep. As expected. Not shit. Oh, I do have some bang boo pulls. Anything good on the bang boo side? Nah. One more bang boo pull. Nope. SMH my head. But at least I can give him an extra one. Wow, so useful. I don't use him at all. Awaken. He's basically fully awakened at this point.
Take your time. I'm listening.
Either one's good for a new account. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not really too picky about the characters in any game, so it's like, we get around to it. All right. Well, that's it for that. That's all I've got. We log out now. Near hard pity for Norma. Probably, yeah. I haven't gotten shit in forever from that game, so yeah, probably really close to it. All right. I still like doing these, like, daily streams. They're nice. Like, I know I don't do my dailies daily on stream. That would be a lot. But they are nice to just kind of pop in whenever the hell I feel like it and just start streaming and then do dailies and just kind of gap at you guys. But, yeah. I mean, like I mentioned, like the title mentions, I am back to doing my full-time stuff. I'm bulk recording now, so I'll be recording, like, probably 4 to 6 videos 2 to 3 times a week instead of doing daily recording and daily editing. Like, that's a lot. That's what I kind of discovered in my break, was how little free time I had because of how the TISM and the ADHD functions in my brain. I struggle with finding me time on days where I have something set aside or scheduled already, and I count video creation as a part of that. So I end up doing videos, and then I don't do anything else with my days. So having 1 or 2 days a week where I record, or 3 if I really have to add the third one and do like shorter recording sessions for the others, I still get like 3 or 4 days free without anything else except for editing the videos at the end of the day, which is a lot easier than recording and then editing. That in itself is like usually about 2.5 hours to 3 hours of just doing that, of recording. And then another like hour to an hour and a half of editing. And then that's not counting if I do short stuff, if I'm working on anything else. It's a lot. I was counting my hours doing that and going like, man, how the fuck am I supposed to keep this up? And that's why I got burnt out, just doing that daily and then realizing I had no time for me. So the work-life balance really got shitty there. So if I bulk record, I do get tired of recording, like near the end of the session, but it's like I can keep the energy going. I enjoy doing it. I can kind of ride off the high of the last video and continue to get more out in bulk. And then I don't feel like I'm cheapening the content by doing that while also offering roughly the same amount. And then I get free time to do other stuff. Like something I've been focusing as well, doing my during this like break I've taken, is realizing I need a me space that's just me space, and this office kind of counts for that, but it's also uncomfortable to relax in. And I live with my sister and my brother-in-law, and while that's all fine and good and we like don't hate each other, there are definitely times where it would be nice to not be near them and them not be near me, because I feel like I'm taking up their space. It's my sister's house. I live here. And while she allows me to have a lot of freedom, and that's great and very nice of her, I've started to feel like I'm overstepping things, and we have talked about this too, and she doesn't necessarily think it's like super invasive, but she can't deny that it wouldn't be nice for us to have our own spaces that are like exclusively that. And for this being just like gaming and video setup is not comfortable to relax and sit and watch videos in, or just like enjoy casual media, watch a show. Sitting back in a fucking computer chair and just watching a show isn't exactly the most like physically friendly thing to do for like an hour or two, you know? Like I can't watch a bunch of anime back to back to back sitting here on my ass in an office chair. Eventually the ass gets tired. I want cushion, you know? So me at a small bed behind me. Bitch, where? bitch, where? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna. How do I show this to you? How do I show you how long? Okay. This is a box. This box is, I would say, probably about 2 feet. You know, probably about 2 feet long. I'm touching my drums. There's no room back here. The camera lies to you. That's a wide angle lens. That is a 16mm lens. I am touching my drum set if I have a 2-foot extension on my hand. There's no room back. And then to get back behind there, I have to like shuffle like a little fucking kid. I'm like in order to get behind the drum kit and then to get out of it. The stuff over here, like if I want to do something back in here with like, that's where my mic mixer and preamps are, I have to take that you can't really see it, but there's like a stand for a softbox light right there. I have to move that bitch over there to the other side of the room so I can get back there. And even then it takes me like 5 minutes to be like to like get behind the fucking thing. It's so uncomfortable to move around. There's no room in this space. It is a 10-foot by 10-foot room, if that puts it into a better general perspective for you. It's not a lot. And like you figure, again, like right here, I'm only a few feet from touching the kit. It's not a lot of space. And that's with me having dug in an extra like 3 feet of depth into what used to be a closet. That's where my desk is right now. You guys are watching from the inside of what used to be a closet and is now an open room. So that it's not a lot of space. But that's exactly it. This isn't comfortable. It's claustrophobic. And when I want to do anything, this space becomes confining to like, it doesn't help relaxation at all. So what we did out there, what again I did, my sister kind of helped me get some stuff moved down the stairs, but I've done all this shit. I got an entertainment center from a thrift store. I got a TV off Facebook Marketplace today. Both of those today. I'm going to be getting a recliner to put out there, and I am going to plug in all of my retro gaming consoles and probably a laptop or some other type of computer. I consider it a NUC or just some other like cheaper like gaming computer. Switch it into a Linux and basically make it like a media center that I can just enjoy whatever the fuck I want to on. I have a small CRT out there as well that I've had for years that will become like part of the retro gaming situation out there. Yes, the TV works. Actually, it's really nice. It's a 55-inch TV. I didn't expect that for like $100. I'll take it. And it's pretty fucking good. So, I mean, it's a Vizio. It's not like it's going to be winning awards, but I'm not looking for that, you know? I'm not looking for it to be like a cinema quality thing. It's just, I want something I can play games on, like mostly retro titles, because I'm not much of like a console gamer, never have been. If I play games, I come in here, and then I do that. But like, that's just mostly for watching movies, watching shows, YouTube, what have you. That's going to be that relaxing space where I can get the fuck away from them upstairs to come down here and do that out there. And then if I'm tired of doing stuff in here, I can walk out there, sit, watch a video or something, and just, you know, veg out, and then come back in and finish something else. That, I'm kind of doing this to adapt to the ADHD brain space, which demands change constantly. And that's why that, like, claustrophobia of this space causes that. If I had a bigger office, I think this wouldn't be as much of a problem, but in not too long of a time, I was, even before starting YouTube, this already felt like a claustrophobic space, and it hasn't gotten better, but now I'm in a place where I'm able to do that sort of thing. And while it's not like a bunch of money, you know, to do what I'm doing out there, it's not like I'm spending a fuck ton. I'm buying all things thrifted and secondhand, and then like the game consoles I already own, so because I used to repair retro consoles, so I have an NES, an N64, and a Sega Genesis just ripe and ready to go. I'll probably get like a GameCube or something, and then I'll just emulate whatever else I don't have. That's what the computer plugin will be for. Yeah, and I'm not even going to be using the smart TV functions. I'm basically going to be on input 1 all the time. You know, one of the HDMI inputs, it'll default to that, and I won't have any problems with it. So no worries there. But it only showed a Popeyes menu. That sounds great. But yeah, anyway, that's something where it's just like, that's cheap. I can do that and function and make a space where it's like, hopefully it'll be a little bit more flexible for like, I can relax there, but also come right back into work. And if I'm tired of doing something in here, editing, working on a song, something like that, I can go out there and relax and then come back in fresh and ready to go. It's that separation of knowing your own brain and having the time to process that, which I haven't had or haven't allowed myself to have since I started doing the channel. I've been doing this for basically 3 years straight, daily content that entire time, multiple videos a day, eventually doing 14 videos a week every single week for 3 years, almost 3 years straight, will get to you and tire you out. So that's like, it allowed me to take a break, not do any videos for a week or two, just to breathe and let my brain tell me what I wanted. And the answer was a place that I can not be in here and enjoy myself while also not taking up their space, because that's important as well. Separating myself from them just is a good idea. They need their space, I need mine. They're kind of stuck in their bedroom a lot of the time, and I feel weird taking up the living room a lot of the time, because my sister does play a game up on the computer up there, and while I do, the TV up there is mine, the computer that's attached to it is mine, and all that shit is still like underneath my own umbrella of my shit. It's a function of, I'm aware that they need their space as well, and I need my space too. So here we are again. It's funny, every TV in this house is mine. The one in their bedroom is my old one from my my parents' house when I had TV there. I just brought that one with me, and then eventually it ended up in there when I got the new TV for the living room. And then like, that's the big and like nicer, shinier one that handles better shit. It was more expensive, but not like crazy. I think it was like $400. It's 4K at least, you know. But it's a Hisense, go, not expensive. But and then I was like, well, I need the space for down here. I didn't plan to do a 55-inch. I just scrolled through and there was somebody selling one for a very good price, and I was like, shit, I'd be dumb to not take advantage of that. So I did. And then again, this is just me learning about me and trying to balance work for myself while also balancing comfort for myself, because I feel like I have abandoned myself over the past couple years and not allowed myself to get truly comfortable when I should be allowed to be comfortable. Like, I can't be work all the time, and I don't do that to myself, but I also don't give myself enough space mentally to not be constantly wired, and I think recording a few times a week and bulk recording will help out with that a lot, as well as having a space to get out of here when I am working on longer projects that just, I'm tired, don't want to deal with it anymore, walking out there, sit down, watch a few videos, come back in. You already said that, one who watches, about the Popeyes TV. I already responded to that. Did you miss me saying something about it? I mean, I wouldn't doubt you there. Wouldn't blame you. Oh, you're on a phone call. What the fuck? Wi-Fi lights. Sometimes they just dip. Anyway. But yeah. So that was kind of my my self-discovery moment during my like little content break there, was just seeing if there was a way for me to have that work-life balance in doing YouTube stuff, because I felt like there was enough work-life balance just doing YouTube and being home all the time. And while that's not necessarily untrue, I also need to understand that I need to go outside once in a while. I need to do things. So going out and getting all this stuff and like just running around has been kind of good for my mental health. Just even though it's tiring and exhausting for an extreme introvert, it's still better to do that and allow myself to have that time, while also allowing me to do other things. Like, again, if I have days off during the week, I can actually go places and do things like go on hikes and shit. I love to walk, you know, I never get to walk. I love going on hikes and shit, but I can't do that if I'm stuck inside all the time, knowing that I have to record that night. And then I can also come back and just do the videos. But it's like, yeah, the difference of going places for you to me is I don't love crowds. I like to go places for me that are smaller scale than that. Someday I might go to another event. I haven't been to a convention since 2017, and I'm not really in a rush to go back to one. They just got shitty, especially after COVID hit. From everything I've seen, none of my friends who go to them on a regular basis ever really have a fun time outside of their own friend group. And it's just, it seems like a universally shit experience these days. So it's like, I'm not like in a rush to ever return to the con scene. Not that I was ever really a part of it to begin with. I just don't live near many places that have it. And then traveling to like Chicago to do one, or fucking, I don't know, the next place that probably have them is like Minnesota, central Iowa, like Des Moines maybe, but like it's all the same distance effectively. So it's like, ugh. It's like going up there and staying in a fucking hotel and then like doing whatever the shit and just wasting money at the end of the day doesn't appeal to me, because to me it feels like a waste. I don't have friend circles that go to these things. I don't have a reason to go to them. I don't vend. And it's like, I just walk in there, I would look around and I would leave. It doesn't seem sensible financially to just kind of walk into a place that's going to cost me money to then leave for like 3 days, just like paying money to go somewhere to eat food that I have to pay for. And it's like, cons just have never been high on my priority of interest anyway. Do I still have my past connections for conventions? I have friends who go to cons. Most of them are furries, so I said I'm not really interested in going to like Midwest Fur Fest. Or what's the other one? Anthrocon. You know, like those are things that they do. Sure, good for them. I'm not in the furry scene. I've got a lot of furry friends, but it's not really something I have interest in going to. And even if they go to some of those, a lot of them tend to be East Coast too, because a lot of them are either East Coast or Europe, and then they fly over. So, yeah. But when it comes to actual cons where I live, the nearest places are major cities that are all within like a multi-hour drive to a major city that I then have to spend at least one night in a random hotel to pay to go to a con that I'm just going to walk around in. I'm going to be too frugal to spend any money in the con because I'm not the type of person that walks around and goes, ooh, I love this figurine, I'm going to buy it. And I'm also not the type who's like, ooh, I love this poster, I'm going to buy it. Like, even that, it's never been a thing. I've never really bought anything at any con I've ever been to. And it's not because I don't think stuff is cool, it's just because I don't really see much value in adding more clutter to my space. Even though it's like, I have stuff around here that I enjoy, but I'm not the type to like stack a bunch of stuff on a shelf and be like, here's my convention shelf, you know? Here's all the action figures, all the figurines that I like and all the characters I like. I'm just not the type, so. Have I heard the Sarumi Island themes? I think so. I'm pretty sure I have. At least a few of them. Do I like blue fish? What? Blue fish? Red fish? Blue fish? One fish, two fish? The fuck you mean? You know, people who hire volunteers for vendors never have. Aside from the friends I have who are artists and are vendors themselves, but they usually just help each other out. Furry cons are very friend-centric, even in their, I mean, a lot of artist alleys are very much like nepotistic circles, where, like, it's not a negative nepotism, it's just everyone knows each other or, like, has a mutual with somebody else. So if somebody needs to go to the bathroom, they'll have their friend watch it, and then the other person will, like, man the main person's booth. It's that easy. So, like, kinda, but, like, no. Do I know people who hire volunteers for vendors trying to work at the Nikkei booth? I don't even know who works at the Nikkei booth. No, of course not. I don't know. I've never known anyone directly involved with Nikkei. Aside from my, 6-message conversation with Cosmograph, I don't think I've talked to a single person related to Nikkei. Outside of a creator, the creator, what the content creator team, I forget, whatever, the people who bring on, like, featured creators or whatever the fuck, the people who are like, hey, I'm gonna make a video and then submit it and then maybe get like $5 out of it or something. And I left the Nikkei creator, a collective, I guess I could call it, because I just didn't see much value in what they were offering as a creator collective for me. You know, if other people want it, great. I found myself never participating, and I wasn't really interested in it, so I just left, and they were like, okay, come back if you ever want to, and I was like, okay, and then I just haven't been back. It's been like half a year at this point. It's just, you know, like, I'm not really close to any particular game in that way. Like, I feel like some people assume that I have way more connections than I do. I'm just a dude in a basement. I don't know fucking anyone. I know a few musicians. That's it. I know a couple of the people. I've talked to a few of the people that have worked on the music for some of these games. And aside from that, I don't know a damn thing about anything that goes on behind the scenes of these games at all, and I'm not really interested in learning either. Like, if I coincidentally happen to like bump into somebody who knows who I am, and they'll be like, oh shit, I work for blank, and I'd be like, oh shit, that's pretty cool. And if there's a networking thing there, sure, but I'm never the person to like reach out to any game or any studio and be like, I want to work with you. I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of creator. I'm not like the type chasing the bag, you know? I've never chased a single bag in my life, and I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable not being the type of creator that's like, I need to make this video about this subject in order to stay this relevant. I just talk about what I want to. I enjoy the songs I like to, and I like that people enjoy the stuff I do. But as far as me having connections with basically any of these titles, aside from like being part of some of their creator crews, which is most people who make videos about these subjects, I don't know anyone. So no. Long-winded answer for no, I don't know anyone who works at the booth. So YouTuber who shadow bans me? Oh, you from me. Oh, I was like, what the hell you mean? When you have to get in the mine, you have to enter my channel because, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, YouTube's really shit with that. That's just their own algorithm being awful. It happens all the time. It's not just a me thing. It probably happens with so many other creators too. People have yelled at YouTube constantly for that, but they're never going to change it. They're so bad. What's coming out today? Video-wise? Well, it'll be the Zenless Zone Zero chaos.exe will be the main video today. Or I guess in whatever would be like 12 hours from now. So if you count that as today, sure. I don't know what time it is where you are. For the one going public from member video, I'll have to look. Hold on. It's gotta load. It's gotta load the thing. Give it a second. Give it a few seconds apparently. Wow, that took a while. It'll be Kyatsugan Vivid Stasis song. So probably not a lot of you guys knowing or caring about that one. But hey. Honestly, cooking with the OSTs. Oh, I'm sure it is. Obviously, I haven't listened to any leaks or anything, but like, I don't expect them to cheap out on that side at all. It comes out at 1:30 a.m. for you? Oh, God. I'm so sorry. At least it's a video and not something that like goes away, you know? Like, there's always the, whenever you're ready, it comes out and it's like, okay. You don't have to watch it on release. It's not that big of a deal. And just a fat guy yapping about music. You're not missing much. But, yeah. Now it's kind of yapping about all of my, other stuff with, like, where I am mentally with videos. And I am happier now, knowing that, like, I have an answer to that. So, coming back to full-time videos will be, probably, it'll feel better, with how I'm doing it. I'll probably still have burnout days. Like today, I'm pretty tired. I didn't sleep all the best today, but I'm able to edit and then do daily streams like this when I'm on low energy comparatively. But when I'm in an energy like this and then I have to force myself to do a daily video, like 2 videos basically, on a daily recording schedule, otherwise I fall out of my schedule and that sucks, and then YouTube punishes me subconsciously for that, or what's what I'm looking for, not subconsciously. It like shadow bans me in a way, where like forces me out of the algorithm for a lot of people. If you stop making things at the same interval that you have been, it's very weird. So like I took a hit with that at the beginning of the month just to give myself some breathing room, and luckily I wasn't gone long enough for them to really affect my channel standing in any way. But now that I'm doing the bulk recordings, batch recordings, it should be a lot easier for me to handle stuff going forward, doing my normal things, having the time to work on things like the cover for True Firepower, for example. I just realized I'm just playing with this and you guys are just seeing this womp. I don't know how long you guys have seen this. I only started doing it a minute or so ago, but it's just a palm rest for my keyboard. This was fucking wobbling around the screen. But, yeah. Just me yapping. That's all that was. Dailies are done. And I'm done yapping now. I'll probably do another daily stream here soon. I'll be returning to PGR here sometime, I think this next week. I think I'll be able to. I don't know what day, but I feel like next week would be pretty doable. So I'll be doing that. So I will see all of you guys when I do that, but I should probably stop just sitting here yapping. I've been yapping for So I just read the whole, like, any plans for return to Olympus Company? I literally did my dailies today, so I do know that it's Walpurgis. I just need to do polls. Nobody was here that knew who to pull for or anything, so I just didn't. So I'll probably be doing a Walpurgis specific stream later this month too. Again, no set day on that, but I'll most likely be doing that. Hope you do the S3 theme song for Zenless. I mean, I'll be doing whatever comes next. I just leave it up to public opinions and public vote for all of those reactions. So if people want to see it, then we will. If not, no worries. Probably get to it someday. There's so much music for me to get to from all these games. I will be fresh, full of content for years to come if I keep up even at the rate I am now. Hello, display name. Unfortunately for you, I've been here 2 hours. I've done all my dailies. I've yapped for like an hour solid about my personal life things and the return of daily videos. And I'm done now. So like, hi, also bye. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go eat something, even though it's near midnight. That's roughly late dinner time for me. And I will see you guys all when I see you guys all next time. Probably gonna be in a day or two for my daily streams. I'll probably be back around. Sunday, I'll be back doing drum streams. So that'll be Twitch only though. So there you go. But that'll also be like on the other time slot of me doing my usual shit. So not these late night streams. You get off, yeah, you get off of work right as I'm wrapping these streams up basically every time. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Stop looping back around. Good.